It sounds like a lot of players are struggling with the Lost Cause Prayers questline, so let's jump into it. In this area, if you haven't completed the quest, you're going to see a deer that looks like this, and just to show you exactly where this area is in the world map, this is generally where the whole quest kind of begins, because you're really trying to basically free that deer. It is just south of the Tiger Fort teleport shrine. Now, I also want to call out that before you can actually really start this process, you do need to make sure that you have the Gleaming Abyss portion of the main story quest completed, because if you defeat the Void King, you get a certain fruit, which you will be using in this overall quest line. But what we're doing now is, let's say we got the fruit, we completed that part, we're in the Arath village, and we're going up this ladder, and we are going to collect the next fruit, which is right over here. So go ahead and claim that, and then there you go. You have the first quest item you need to free that deer. Next up, we are going to go over to this general location, and we can actually run there from where we just were. So I'll just go ahead and speed this up. And again, I just think that this is probably going to be the most helpful, because so many people are having questions, it seems like, for this quest line, and it's not very straightforward. As you get closer to this check mark, you're going to see a giant Buddha statue, and what you want to do is burn down these vines right here, and then you can claim another fruit. So this is the next fruit, and now basically we have to use those different fruits to get to the next portion of the quest. Also be sure to interact with that book just to unlock an additional piece of the quest line. Next up, you're going to want to go to this location right here where this weird deer looking dude is praying. And just to show you in the map, we are right over here, just left of the Tiger Fort where we were earlier on in this quest line. And what we're going to do is talk with this guy, basically say, hey, we've got the different fruits. He's going to give you this little clue right here. And then what you want to do is go up to this pile of dirt and plant the seed. You can go ahead and plant that, and this will kickstart the next portion of the quest line. It does say come back tomorrow as well, so just make sure that you kind of jump into your time tab, scroll down a little bit, and just go to the next day. You're going to have to do this regardless for the next portion as well. Next up, we're going to be looking for some shrines in the world map. This is where you have to go, just along the border. I would recommend going to this teleport shrine and just following that border down here until you see it. You will want to make sure you have that Firefly Mystic skill as well, and then interact with it. You will have to go specifically to this time, so make sure you set it to this exact time, which will basically allow you to now make a offering at this shrine just like this. So we're going to go ahead and use this fruit at this offering, and we unlock yet another clue, which is great. And what we have to do now is move over to the next shrine, which is right over here. I'll go ahead and mark it. It's roughly around here, just south of this Tiger Fort area, and you can run there exactly from where we just were. So I'm going to go ahead and run over there. Depending on whether or not you do this back to back or not, you may have to reset the time back to where we just set it to, because again, that will allow us to make that offering. If you are not at that specific time, kind of like how I am right now, you will have to go back into your time and set it back to the time that we talked about. So again, it's just best practice to kind of do these two shrines back to back, but even if you don't, not the end of the world. Go ahead and approach it, and you can make that offering, and you unlock yet another clue, and we're getting one step closer to completing this quest line, which is great. Now what we can do is start running over to this location right around here, and it's right near this teleport shrine, so it's not too far away. And this is where we planted the seed, and we can now see that there is a massive tree there, which is great. So what you want to do is talk to the NPC that's underneath this tree, He's going to be talking about, hey, I saw this deer, it was immortal, yada, yada, yada. Scroll down. If you take a look, you have this next clue. And it basically says maybe you should go back and check out that deer. And so we go back to the starting area, and I'll just go ahead and do this right here just to show you guys exactly where it is again. And you will see that the deer is no longer here. You basically have a pile of vines. If you investigate, you will then basically complete this quest line. Problem solved. Again, there's lots of bits and pieces. You can claim all the rewards here. You can see that the Lost Cause prayers will now be completed, and that covers it. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you guys enjoyed this type of quest-like tutorial, then let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks again.